All right, so some stuff I got done this weekend. Started off with getting the subfloor top layer. I added another little 1/4 inch panel to even everything out and seal up some gaps that I had. Got all that installed so that way it's ready for some, I know you can see I went around all that. That's the old subfloor underneath there. Still there, still rocking. But now I'm ready for the flooring starting tomorrow or the next day. The other thing I did, I got all of the rafters painted up here. So I got a couple coats of paint on those to match paint there, paint here. But yeah, everything's painted up there. Got the light installed up there finally. So it, you know, kind of ties it in, makes it look all nice and neat. Still needs trim work, of course. And then the bigger project that I worked on this weekend was getting the shelving installed for the upper shelving in the kitchen and the backsplash. And then I sealed around the sink there. And you can see I installed some plugs. But the reason I decided to do open shelving like this is, for one, because it's a small space, I want to make it look a little bit more open. And two, it's a lot lighter than cabinets. So I can remove those when we tow it and don't have to worry about the weight of a bunch of stuff up there. Got the, excuse me, got the fan installed there. Works nice and neat. Nothing complex about it, you know. I'll turn the fan on, turn the fan on. So that all fully works. Got some trim work and some cleanup work. You know, there's some, you know, like a little touch up of paint on some of those. The backsplash was a sticky backsplash, so it's just a peel and stick sort of thing. And it was 24 pieces, I believe, is what I ended up having to get. And it's a really, because it's a pattern, it's really forgiving for mistakes. So, you know, when I know some places I made mistakes, like right here, it's a little bit spaced a little bit too far apart. But once again, it's really forgiving. Got the little piece of trim installed there to kind of clean it up. Have to do some touch-up paint on that along the way. But yeah, that's everything for this week. So starting tomorrow, I'll be putting in the floor. So I'm pretty excited about all that. Once I get done with the floor, the next step is going to be doing a lot of little trim work, like for things like this. When you see seams like this right here, that's all going to be covered up in some trim work. And then beyond that, cabinets. So the cabinet fronts are going to be a pretty big project, and that's going to probably take me more than a few nights. Waiting for the tub to come in. The one that I messed up is right here. And then got another one coming in on Thursday, and I'll be able to slide that in that little spot right there and then hook up the toilet. So once all that gets in, it's time to rock and roll. Got about 3 weeks left and then I should be all done.